bass guitar player from a band called Trouble for 15 years. I did Mustache, reincorporated with Dave Chandler from St. Vitus, and now I'm with my Cold Dead Hand, Keith Pastrick from Wicker Man. It's a little darker, but I'm happier. I played my Heritage Mockingbird forever. It's like my extension of, it should be like my another arm. I should have like 3 arms. This thing is one-piece maple, body, neck, which is weird by, I guess, modern standards, because it's always, you have to have a neck screwed into the body. It's just like when they actually tried to make unique instruments, so it's like one piece of wood, the fucking body and the neck, and
so it's all cut out of one piece of wood.
Yeah, the body, but then they added, to it. But I mean, it makes the sustain when just every note you play, it's unbelievable.
Oh no, this
is my
BC Rich.
Just beautiful.
It is a beautiful guitar. You can see that it is
maple,
a solid.
I'm sure they add just to it, but this here.
Right, up through here, this is all,
right,
and this is that, but that looks like an inlay, right?
Oh yeah, but I mean, but this, with the whole, it's like the heart and soul of it. I mean, you just,
And it's not, I mean, obviously, it's like, it is not a glued on, it is a solid chunk of wood.
Yeah, just one piece of wood. I mean, it's not,
and that is kind of a special.
The sustain is just incredible with this thing, and I said the Marzio is just like, go in your fucking face, I don't know, they fought with the Marzio for a while. I think they're all good now, but. And then BC Rich went on to make basses for Motley Crue and started making cheesy instruments. I really don't get it.
How old is that particular bass?
It's from the 80s, early 80s, so it's 25 years old. Got these Marzios in there that and a 10 decibel preamp, which, I mean, when you hit these notes and play the notes with, like I said, one piece of wood cranked up through the Marzios, it's incredible. And I can say it's like orgasmic. Well, Trouble was originally a doom band, and we were playing more.
I just remember being fast.
Well, yeah, we had like the faster. It evolved into like with Rick Rubin when we did our records on Deaf American. It got a little more groove and faster, but it's still that doom part of it, and it had a low, nice end of this bass that cut through. Because I had to cut through these guys with 2 Marshall stacks apiece, the Gibsons, Flying V's, and it had a nice mid that cut right through it. So it worked for me, and it's like, with the new stuff, I wasn't sure, like my Cold Dead Hand, I'm switching around. I still play the BC Rich, but I'm switching around. I got a Fender now, like a John Paul Jones jazz bass. I'm going to be playing with this because it's a little, I don't have to cut through, like I said, giant sound coming through trying to kill me, I could play and be happy in it and just, play a nice bass sound. So, and actually, I'm actually hearing BC Rich, how it should be sound, and without having to cut through that. So I'm still using both.
So you can use both of them depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, right. I'm happy with the BC Rich sound, but I want to experiment a little bit more. Find like, the Fenders are just so beautiful.
When I look at most basses, I always think they're all really big. But to me, the BC Rich looks like something you could hit somebody over the head with.
No, the BC Rich is more compact. Like the frets are smaller. It's like a real fast neck. And
I'm probably not thinking of your BC Rich, by the way. I'm thinking of other,
probably like the ones they did for Motley Crue and that whole thing where they had the neck separate and they put it on, and because it's more compact, so you really need to know what you're doing and actually feel the neck. Like say a Fender Precision, and the neck is a lot bigger, so you actually have to know what you're doing to play one of those. On BC Rich, you could actually I don't know, makes you not just a regular person, but a super person.